In the bustling town of Riverton, an undercover officer named Maya Patel was on her way to a friend's wedding. Dressed in a simple sundress, she blended in with the crowd, riding her motorcycle without any government insignia or security detail. As she approached the town, she spotted a police checkpoint ahead. A few officers were stationed on the road, and at the forefront stood Inspector Vikram Rao, clad in his crisp uniform. With a wave of his baton, he signaled for Maya to stop. She pulled over and parked her motorcycle, maintaining her composure. "Where are you headed?" Inspector Vikram demanded in a commanding tone. "I'm on my way to a friend's wedding," Maya replied calmly. The inspector scrutinized her appearance, noting her youthful beauty. "Ah, off to enjoy some festivities, are we? But where's your helmet? You were speeding too. Looks like you'll have to pay a fine," he said, pulling out his ticket book. Maya sensed the underlying motives behind his words. "Sir, I haven't broken any laws," she stated firmly. "Don't lecture me on the law, miss," he retorted, glancing at a constable beside him. "We need to teach her a lesson." Without warning, he slapped Maya across the face. "Too many questions, huh? When the police speak, you're supposed to obey," he sneered. Maya's head spun momentarily, but she quickly regained her composure, fury igniting in her eyes. Inspector Vikram chuckled. "Still got some fight in you, huh? I've dealt with plenty like you. Time for a real lesson." A constable stepped forward, suggesting, "Sir, let's take her to the station. We'll show her how to respect authority." One constable grabbed Maya's arm, but she yanked it away, her voice sharp. "Don't touch me, or you'll regret it." The inspector's anger flared. "Look at that arrogance," he said, as another constable roughly grabbed her hair, attempting to drag her away. Maya cried out in pain, but remained silent about her identity. She wanted to see how far they would go. In a fit of rage, one officer smashed her motorcycle with a baton, taunting, "Acting like a saint, huh? We'll turn you into a plaything." Maya understood the depths of their cruelty. Inspector Vikram shouted, "You think you can mess with the police? We'll show you. Take her to the station." Still, she remained silent, determined to expose their corruption. As they arrived at the station, Inspector Vikram barked, "Get some tea and water. We have a special guest." Maya observed the surroundings, noting how they treated innocent people who dared to speak up. A constable leaned in and whispered to Vikram, "What's the charge, sir?" Vikram casually replied, "Speeding and no helmet. Just need to break her spirit. Don't ask too many questions." Maya listened intently, her eyes revealing nothing. She wanted them to reveal their own disgrace. The inspector sat at his desk spinning a pen and demanded, "What's your name? Where do you live?" Maya remained silent. Vikram repeated his question, growing impatient. When he slammed his hand on the table, the sound echoed through the station. "Tell me your name." Finally, she turned her face and replied, "My name is Aditi Mehra." Vikram smirked. "Oh, a clever one, are you? Just remember, if you get too smart, it'll cost you dearly." Aditi was then thrown into a filthy cell where two other inmates sat. One of them asked, "What did you do?" Aditi smiled faintly but said nothing, observing the rotten system around her. If an officer could be locked up without cause, she could only imagine the plight of ordinary citizens. Inspector Vikram fabricated a false report, declaring, "Charge her with theft and blackmail." When a constable questioned the lack of evidence, Vikram laughed. "In this station, evidence is created, not found." Suddenly, a commanding voice rang out from the doorway. "Stop!" Everyone turned to see Senior Inspector Arjun Singh, known for his integrity. He assessed the situation and frowned. "What's going on here?" Vikram smiled. "Nothing, sir. Just a street woman acting smart. We're teaching her a lesson." Arjun scrutinized Aditi, sensing something was off. "What's her crime?" Vikram stammered. "She misbehaved during a routine check." Arjun's suspicion grew. "What's your name?" he asked Aditi, who remained silent. Vikram laughed. "She won't even tell us her name." Arjun ordered, "Put her in solitary confinement." Vikram was taken aback. "But sir," Arjun interrupted, "I'll stay with her myself." Aditi was locked in a darker, more foul-smelling cell. She noticed a broken table and a rusted iron rod, realizing the true nature of the corrupt system. A constable rushed in, reporting, "Sir, a government vehicle is outside." Vikram's demeanor changed. "What vehicle?" The constable replied nervously, "A government car." Vikram hurried outside, and when he returned, he was visibly shaken. "The commissioner is here," he whispered. The commissioner entered, his anger palpable. "Inspector Vikram, what kind of circus is happening here?" Vikram stuttered. "Just a small case, sir." The commissioner picked up the file and frowned. "Who is she?" "Sir, she's involved in a fraud case," Vikram replied. "Do you have any proof?" The commissioner pressed. Vikram was cornered. The commissioner turned to Aditi. "What's your name?" For the first time, Aditi smiled faintly and said, "I am SDO Aditi Mehra." Silence enveloped the station. Vikram's face drained of color. The officer he thought was a petty criminal was actually a senior officer overseeing the entire district. Chaos erupted as the truth came to light. The commissioner glared at Vikram. "How dare you file false charges against a senior officer?" Before Vikram could respond, Arjun interjected, "I suspected something was off." Aditi, calm yet firm, declared, "Vikram, you're finished. Your suspension is confirmed and a case will be filed against you." Vikram felt the walls closing in. Arjun shouted, "Take him away!" But Vikram pulled out a folded paper, grinning. "Wait, madam, look at this first." He revealed his transfer order. "I was transferred 3 days ago. You can't fire me now." The station fell silent again. Aditi took the paper and read it. The commissioner narrowed his eyes at Arjun. "Check if this is legitimate." Arjun confirmed it's real, but he hasn't handed over charge yet. All misconduct occurred under his watch. Aditi looked Vikram in the eye. "Now your new address will be the same place you used to throw others." The commissioner nodded in agreement. As constables moved to apprehend him, Vikram countered, "I'm not alone. They're all complicit." He pointed to the other officers. Aditi turned to the commissioner. "We need to clean out this entire station. No one will be spared." The commissioner agreed. "As you command, madam." The moment those words were spoken, it felt like a storm had hit the station. Outside, journalists sensed something significant was unfolding. When news broke that the entire police station was under scrutiny, a sleek car arrived, and the SP himself stepped out, surveying the scene. "What's going on here?" Both the commissioner and Vikram stood silent. Aditi met the SP's gaze. "Do you think you can escape this?" Arjun handed Aditi a file containing evidence of the SP's wrongdoings. "Here, look." The SP's face paled as he realized the gravity of the situation. The commissioner shouted, "Arrest him and that scoundrel!" The station was stunned. For the first time, someone had publicly challenged a high-ranking officer. As the SP was taken away, a wave of change swept through the district. The matter reached the highest levels of government, leading to the arrest of over 40 police officers and several political leaders. The atmosphere in Riverton transformed. Conversations centered around the bravery of SDO Aditi Mehra, who had shaken the foundations of a corrupt system. Aditi had proven that with pure intentions, even the most entrenched systems could be transformed. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more inspiring tales.